Greetings and welcome to another Red Smeg character bio. Today we will be looking into a rather interesting case. Butterscotch, the ancient deity that seeks to rival Skitty in terms of power. Butterscotch is an exceptionally strange case to look into. His journey has been one shrouded in mystery, deceit, and chaos, with many victims left completely destroyed, one way or another. Anyway, let's dive into this together. Butterscotch isn't a new character per se, but he has been acting in the shadows for quite some time, fully capable of targeting a victim and waiting multiple years before acting, weakening and eroding the will of whoever he seeks to possess. The first possession we see in the films is on a policeman called Ron, who was possessed after he sought to end the cult worshipping Butterscotch. Before the possession, he was seemingly enthralled by the prospect of Butterscotch and cult activities relating to them. It has been theorized that this is due to Butterscotch's influence. After possessing Ron, he used the vessel to enact horrifying catastrophes across the local area Ron resided in, turning Ron into a killer, known as Pigron, destroying every aspect of what made him unique, turning him into a living weapon. Butterscotch utilized this vessel for just over 2 years, leaving countless bodies as he killed more and more. The question is, why? Why did Butterscotch need to do this? That part we don't entirely know. But we do know that he thrives off of chaos and violence. His goals are outside of our comprehension. Anyway, Butterscotch's first vessel was defeated by Kerminator and Reuben Goon in a battle at the ritual site of Butterscotch, which we will get into soon enough. This defeat did not stop Butterscotch though, as he had planned a contingency. A curse was placed on Reuben Goon when Pigron captured him, which allowed Butterscotch to possess him, or anyone he is in close proximity of. This must have been how the next vessel, Belfry Butterscotch, was possessed. Belfry was an experienced police officer who transferred from Blackwater over to St. Denis, and for one reason or another was chosen by Butterscotch as the next vessel. Although, using the vessel, Butterscotch mainly observed the Podzol-infected individuals, such as Eoskal, Barry, and Jimmy. He even assisted Eoskal in getting his revenge against the 2 Buckle bastards, but at the same time, allowed them to kill him. Why did he do this? The reason is unknown. Maybe he has some fear or disdain of the Podzol that we aren't aware of. Butterscotch was then out of action for a relatively long time, but he reappeared sometime before the Podzol purge to make a deal with Eoskal, offering him tomes to summon an undead army in exchange for something we aren't entirely aware of. He then began to torment Dr. Labman, who was in the new timeline. This shows that he is capable of traveling between timelines with relative ease. Labman heard voices and intrusive thoughts began to arise, all thanks to Butterscotch. Eventually, Butterscotch would come to possess him, planning to use his intellect against those Labman once protected. God knows what he has planned. When it comes to abilities, he is definitely on a power level comparable to a Celestial, but he seems to cling to Skitty's timeline like a parasite, tormenting the living and desecrating the memories of the dead. Butterscotch has shown many feats throughout Red Smeg so far, such as the capability of possessing lower-level beings, timeline traveling, summoning the dead, and omnipresence. He is truly a horrifying entity that is seemingly unkillable. Butterscotch has a cult that worships him, seeking to bring him blood and provide a vessel for him to inflict chaos upon the moral world. They do this by utilizing the ritual site that we see in the films. This seems to be where Butterscotch is his strongest, potentially having a connection to the body that remains there, completely mutilated. Could this be a previous vessel, or a victim from long ago? The answer remains unknown. But what we do know is that Butterscotch is chaos incarnate, and has been a parasitic entity that has been watching events unfold and steering things in his preferred way, leading to the untimely demise of some and the complete corruption of others. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Signing out.